let's talk about sex.
Okay. Yeah, not exactly my forte. But,
that is what everyone says on camera. But when was the last time you used a dildo?
Never.
I thought you were going to confess. Yeah. But have you seen one before? Have you seen? Because I've visited a girl who had dildos at her place, and it caused a certain kind of rage of competition in my mind. I'm going to compete with local, with the artificial beings, you get. But for you, have you seen one before?
On camera. Yes.
I mean, on camera, you're going to lie.
Video.
So you're getting sex education online, eh?
It was one of those adverts that pop up when you're watching more serious content.
Yeah, but I don't think they come like that. They'll be like, hi, I'm here alone.
Have you ever seen dildos, sex toys in Uganda?
Personally, like physically, no. But like on...
You're just keeping these answers off the camera.
No, like on apps, on pictures, yes. But
so you know Ugandans have these things?
yeah, definitely. With internet, there's nothing that you can't have.
Do you think you are a taxes then? I want to start a small business.
I highly doubt.
Have you seen dildos? Sex toys?
No.
Any, probably even a pocket pussy. Probably you tell your boyfriend, don't cheat on me, but there is a pocket pussy here for you. You can use it once in a while on Easter.
Not to be like really naive on the show, but I've actually never seen any sex toy in my life.
No, we don't have any.
So, and yeah, I've heard of these sex toys. I've heard of, let's say, a dildo, and yes,
You've never even seen how
I've
they look.
never seen them.
Have you watched porn? Have you?
No, but I've watched 50 Shades of Grey. Yes, those. Yeah. So
Are you
the reflex.
How come you've not watched?
No, not really.
part of
But
the
if you
syllabus.
watch, sure. I didn't.
For every growing adult right now.
Well, let's just treat it. I'm just getting into the growth.
All right, I will link you up with some dildo, guys.
Have you seen sex toys in Uganda?
Yes, I have.
Do you have a shop?
No, but I know where to get them.
We don't mean the garden. I mean like real things. Or the Jumia.
No, most of them are online. Okay,
Yeah,
the ones
okay.
I've seen are online.
You know,
And I've seen them physically, but I know people who deal in that
and
business.
you know, our local ones, they get them from the garden. But anyway.
So, Kim, which dildos do you use?
As in?
We are here. We're already into the topic.
Dildos is not for men. What I know for men is pocket pussies.
It's pocket pussies.
Yeah.
So you want to
That
indulge
last year when there was lockdown
you
and there was no access to anyone, I was like,
use
yo,
the mattress or a real
no,
pocket
no. I was thinking of getting one, but like, you know, Uganda, you order for something, it comes.
It comes when it's
2023 when the owners got down. So
oh, it will come, guy. It is fake.
Exactly.
It comes with
Guys,
herpes.
it's hard.
Or UTI. It's very hard.
Yeah.
It's not as wet as they say it would be. So you don't have an issue with using a pocket pussy?
Personally, I think I wouldn't have any issue with that because, like, you see, like, people are human beings. People work. People are tired.
People are.
People are tired. So you want something from, like, let's say your girlfriend at that particular time, and she can't give it to you. Then you start hating her, going to the witch doctor. But if you had a pocket pussy, something could have worked.
Something could have worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen sex toys in Uganda?
No, I have not seen sex.
Have you heard about sex toys in
Yes,
Uganda?
I have.
Do you know the street name? The shopkeeper?
No.
You don't even have a plug.
No, I don't have a plug, but recently I was told about a friend who deals in the business. But I haven't really like ventured out into it.
Do you think people are now more open-minded? Are girls considering sex toys enough now that all men are trash?
I'm not so sure. I think it depends on an individual. It depends on your taste as a person.
What do you think would make someone consider sex toys? Like what?
I think if they're dissatisfied, or if maybe...
But isn't that women?
Yes, for women. Yes, for
Yes,
women. Maybe if you're dissatisfied or you're seeking to explore your sexuality, you would definitely consider sex toys.
True. Have you seen sex toys in Uganda?
Not particularly, not yet.
But have you had? You've never had like you were with your girlfriend. She went in the bedroom, then you had
No, not
vibrations.
Yet. Not yet. I've had one of them wish they had, but I don't think they know.
Why would you let her wish she had, Baron? Man, you need to step up.
No, it's different. It's different. You see, experiences are different. You can want to experience only one thing, or you can want to experience everything.
Oh, true.
So you find some people like to replicate things that happen in movies, so it's different.
True. How about men? But I think for men it's obvious. I think men may not publicly acknowledge that if they were given maybe a pocket pussy or one of those sex toys meant for men, they would use it.
I think very many of them would use it. People have different tendencies.
Yes.
But then, sex toys don't happen to only be possessed. Like for example, people have different things. Some people like to play with fire. That can be a toy too, right?
We just have one, what do they call that thing that sprays water?
Which one is
the thing they use in movies.
I had a girlfriend who used to play with a candle on fire.
Okay. Baron, man, the women you're dating, man, the standards are too lofty. They're too lofty. Okay.
So have you used social media to get hooked up? Like Facebook, also known as Meta. I think it's Meta has a reason it's called like that. It must be for meeting.
Yeah, a hookup. Well, not specifically to get a romantic engagement,
but sexual.
to make friends. To make friends that eventually may become.
But you know what really makes you to click? Like for a guy, when you're adding girls as people who you want to be your friends, one of the reasons you get is if they look good.
Yes, certainly, that's a consideration.
Certainly, it's a consideration. Then the next thing to see, does she speak English? Yeah. Wonderful. You get. And some things you get. So the intention is actually to hook up. So you've actually used social media to hook up.
The intention is to widen your friend network. Huh?
No.
I think
you think the people with the most friends go to heaven? No.
Well, sexuality and friendship are not necessarily alien to each other. They're
so
not
you be
mutually
sleeping with your friend.
No, the person you eventually choose to sleep with should be a friend to an extent.
All right.
Yeah.
Now that you've talked about all these social media things, have you ever used social media to hook up?
No.
No. Have you ever responded to a hookup through social media? It's okay. Silence means yes.
Have you used social media to hook up? Like, especially within now, have you ever gotten someone on social media, both a sexual partner and also someone you manage to relate with?
Not really. I'm really typical or picky, I should say. If I'm to interact with a person, I need to maybe have met them like in a setting that we have maybe mutual friends or we have the similar interests. So personally, like I said before, I'm not a social media person. So you might see my profile on social media and you try to contact me, and it will be very hard for me to actually respond, so long as I don't know you. If I have friends, let's say on Facebook, people would use very rare names. You find a name that I can't even pronounce. And yes, I could be knowing who you are.
Boss Q.
Why would I respond to a message like from an alien like that? Because recently I was reading a report when, was it UNRWA sent out its platform for people to apply for job vacancies. Many people responded, but I can tell you a good number of those emails were thrown out because people don't use their real names. You find someone is calling themselves some name you can't even pronounce. I don't know what example I can use, but it's very prudent of someone to use their name on an email, so long as it's something official, for you to be at least not put into a situation of this might be a robot. You know those times whenever you're joining a platform, they always ask, are you a robot or something? Or you're trying to hack their system, something
The
like that.
irony is it's the computer asking you if,
True, that's true. So
if you're
yes.
the robot.
So definitely, no.
On the subject of sex, have you used social media to get a hookup?
Why not? Like,
I know it is there. The platform is there.
Or not?
But do you think it creates like a tricky situation. Would you date someone who was on a dating app? Like we're dating, but I have my Tinder every time. Well, for you on WhatsApp, for me I'm on Tinder. So
I've not really used the dating apps, but I think it is okay. Some people are destined to that side. You can get someone serious there, but it really takes a lot to get the serious person. That's what I think. Because people are faking their profiles. Others are genuine, but others are faking. But I think everyone should give it a...
yeah, they should
just to try out whether serious, but you never know.
Have you used social media to hook up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Which?
was thinking of lying, but
You can't, man. There's some things you cannot lie. Is it like something is it a specific platform you've used, or do you be like on Twitter, I've gotten like 3, on Facebook, they're like 30?
I don't do statistics. But whatever comes. But mostly, most of the people I met like is through WhatsApp and probably like...
And how did they get your numbers, bro?
Okay, let's say like, you would meet like at a function, so you exchange WhatsApp contacts.
Okay, what about if we're going to let's use Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have you gotten a hookup from either of those platforms?
Yeah, previously. But the problem with those platforms, if you haven't met someone like can appear brown, then they come back, they're like the color of the camera, so like, so it's confusing. But what I would say is, if you're going to use such platforms or hookups, like, make sure you're using genuine pictures without filters, so that you don't get into situations where you have to run away without meeting.
But also, man, now I've also seen you take most of your pictures when you're seated, so people cannot know who they are meeting.
Great.
It's okay, but
I'm about to walk out.
you cannot walk out.
Anyways, yeah, but like, you have me to take pictures when I'm doing what? Squatting.
No, that would still help you. But anyway.
Have you used social media to get a hookup?
No, I have not.
Have you responded to a hookup through social media?
No, I have not.
That's a lie. That's
I
a lie.
have
Like
not.
no one has been in your DMs unless they're not open.
Well, what usually happens is that I like meet random people and they ask for my number. I freely give you my number. And when you start such conversations, I just like pass you over, because I prefer to meet people in a setting and engage, because that way I know Shadrack knows Joe, so I'm safe. And like, you know, getting people out of context, it's risky. It's risky business.
So you want the safety, the accountability.
Yes.
You want everyone to participate in the sex.
No, not in the
These
sex,
guys should be
in
the
friendship.
viewers. No, but we have said Shadrack knows Joel, who knows the other guy, so they all know, so they're all participating.
No, they're not direct participants.
But it is, because if you need them to feel comfortable, can they watch?
Oh my God, no. No.
So they're only there just for the security. But I understand you.
Yes.
In this nature of relationships,
Yeah.
in that nature of interaction, you need security, especially for
Definitely,
women. Yes.
yeah.
Have you ever used social media to get a hookup?
No, unfortunately not.
You've never. You're just a raw guy. You see the lady standing there. You go up to her, say hello, get her number.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yes.
Hey, you don't want apps helping you.
No. You have to test yourself.
But do you think that is a sort of reliable method to use? For example, when you're thrown into lockdown, no access to, there's no market you're going. Where are you going to meet these women? At the market, church? Where are you meeting these women?
You have to be creative. You have to be very creative. You know, you'll go to church. By the way, funny enough, the same people you'll find in church are the same people you'll find in club. So there's pretty much no difference.
Because they have to repent. They're the only people who have to repent.
Yeah.
Yes, and church only needs people who have to repent.
And thank you very much. Broken Windows.
Wow.